Good.
So last September, I joined an online book club for Radical by David Platt. And basically, what happens is you all read a chapter a week, and then you blog about your thoughts on each week. So that was happening on a Tuesday. And the previous Saturday to that, I had gone shopping with a friend at Anthropologie. She was in from Boston, and we had been shopping, and I had bought a belt. It was $28, and I was going to blog about the belt just as a little fashion thing that same Tuesday. So as I sat at my desk at lunch on Tuesday, I had the belt there, and then I also had the book there. And as I'm doing this, I realize, the dichotomy of the two things, and how I guess you could say it was a little hypocritical that I had spent $28 on a belt, and yet Radical, the book, talks about letting go of the American dream and using all of your money and efforts and time into helping the poor and needy. So what God kind of just put an idea in my head to actually sell the belt on my blog. I kind of combined the two posts, and what I did was I asked somebody to buy the belt, and by buying the belt, they actually donated the money to a group called Bloodwater Mission that provides clean water to needy places, especially in Africa. And then the belt would go to that person. They could keep the belt. And I was very, very scared about putting that post out. It seemed sort of like a silly idea. Who would want to, give away money and get a belt like this? But I put it out there, and my best friend, one of my best friends, she immediately picked it up and said, "I've got to buy this belt. I'll donate the money." And then if you go back in my blog, you actually can see her comment. And she's like, "And I'll probably see if somebody else wants to buy it." So that night we decided, we were just thinking about that concept, and really could not let go of that idea of passing on the belt and then continuing to pass on the belt. And then, what would happen if we added a journal to the belt, and people could write on that as they got the belt, and basically did like a sisterhood of the traveling pants, but with the belt. And then we just keep passing it on, and every $28 that they bought the belt with would be donated to charity. So that next morning, I emailed her, and I said I could not quit thinking about that idea, and she says I couldn't either. And so immediately we started making plans to somehow do this and start passing the belt and putting it on both of our blogs, and just putting it out there to see who would be interested in doing this and see what kind of impact we could make. And as we sat there, our goal, our lofty goal, was 28 people to buy the belt, and we just could not think of anybody that would do that, especially 28 people. And we're wondering maybe if this whole idea was just for the two of us and just kind of teaching us a lesson. But with much hesitation, we put it out there. I had built a website for it and had kind of blasted that out, and we're completely taken by surprise. I put it out on that Friday night. At the Tuesday is when I wrote the post, the original post, and then Friday I put it out there. By Saturday morning, I believe we had 30 people signed up, and as of today we have 91 people signed up. We have people from across the United States, from New Jersey and California, and we have 2 people in Canada signed up. We've raised over $2,500 from this one belt, and just continuing to pass it on. So we have just been overcome with joy with the impact that it has had so far. It's just amazing with what God can do with just a little bit of obedience and maybe just a crazy idea. They say God works in crazy ways and unique ways, so I guess He did.